Okay, let's see how we can go with this one. This will be an interesting one. Maybe a bit of a challenge. Let's see how we go. Okay, how big are we going to make this? We're just going to go here, going here, and we're just going to go 360 that way, and 360 this way. Okay, let's see how we go with this. We're just going to go, and we're going to make it a negative, or we're going to keep it as a positive, something different. I wonder what colours. It's very colourful, so it probably won't need a background colour. I'm going to try and make this look nice. So let's see how we go. Going to make it contrasty. We're going to leave it, actually, going to leave it in the middle. We're not working with negatives, so we're going to make it a bit lighter. We're going all the way. Got to make a master copy for this one. So we make something looks interesting. Hopefully it'll come up a treat. So let's see how we go. Okay. Right, let's see how we go with this. Right, what have we got? We got here, Karingai Arts Centre, Spring Holiday Program 2018. Oh, there's other pictures. I thought that was just the only for a moment, but there's all this other shit. It's not my cup of tea. My art belongs on the internet. It does not hang in galleries at the moment because the galleries are a little bit too snooty, and again they favour established artists who've made a lot of money from their art, where I don't make any fucking money. It actually costs me money to do what I do. I'm just going to fold it like that. But basically it costs me money. I can just afford to do what I'm doing on the internet, the social media. I'm trying to leverage it for many reasons, and one of it is to get my art finally, after decades of being underrated. Decades of being underrated, including my father. And based by my father, he underrates my work severely, even though he's my fucking father. He's a dickhead. Up yours, Dad. So basically I'm just sticking my finger up at most of the establishment, because they don't care, they don't believe I don't make money, so therefore I'm not a success. My dad believes I've got to be successful financially, and I can't do that, being disabled. So fuck off, Dad, once again. Fuck off. Until you fucking apologise to me, I'm not going to talk to you, bitch. And I'll call you names, just like I call the rich people names. You're not rich, you're middle class, but fuck, still a lot higher class than I am. I belong to the shit class. That's how I feel. The way the rich look down on the poor, or the people who are disabled. There's a lot of discrimination going on. It's become a season for discrimination once again. There's no progress in humanity at the moment. So I've just got to fucking plug away at what I do and try to make some kind of recognition, not just for myself, but for other people who need to be recognised, who need to feel good about themselves, because the rich people are taking away any sense of dignity amongst the lower classes. So I'm going to engage in rich bashing as long as I have to. I don't care what they think of me. I don't care if they try to take me to court, which they can with the amount of money they have. I've got no money in my savings. I don't save. I just use my money, what I can use, as much as I can, so I can do what I do. And basically I just don't have any spare cash lying around like a rich person typically has. So I'm not happy with these rich people, but I'm not going to be afraid of them. I'm not going to live my life in fear. I'm just going to confront them and talk about them on social media and defame them for defaming us. So yeah, it's us and them. That's how it feels to me. So I'm not happy with them. So basically I'm just going to fucking use my limited resources. I'm going to use them as well as I can, as much as I can, without totally going into debt. So it's not easy. trying to get recognised as an artist, and yeah, the arts are mainly to do with rich people, the people who make who are a part of the underground art world are getting even less recognition. I'm pretty sure of that. If this is any way of gauging it, just how much of a failure my work has been at being shown in big galleries or even small galleries. I haven't even had a one-person exhibition because I just couldn't afford it back then to rent a gallery and to have all my pictures properly mounted and framed. It was just too expensive, so I just used to go in art competitions where I could have my stuff hanging either for free or at a very low price, because I just don't have that kind of money to splash around. But now I just given up on the art galleries. I've never won a prize, so that makes me feel really pissed off. Makes me feel like, again, I'm being unrecognised. People just don't know what goes into this. People don't know, so therefore the ignorance, it drives the misunderstanding that photocopier art is somehow easy. It's somehow simple. You just put something on the glass and press the button. But as you can see when you watch my fucking videos, it's more than that. It's very hard, and trying to move something to create a movement piece, because movement is very difficult to control. So you've got to understand that trying to create movement pieces is very difficult. Trying to get the movements to look aesthetically pleasing. It depends on the original, but it's not easy a lot of the time to get a really good result. So some of my demos end up being shit, or I consider them shit, but I know that they're just part of what my life is, and I'm gonna keep uploading these to YouTube, even the ones that don't work out well. I normally put them up with all the others. Sometimes I'm a bit selective of past work that I've done, which I'm going to upload to Facebook, but when it comes to YouTube, I normally send them all up anyway. But let's see if we can just punch off these two and make this a complete piece. Let's see how we go. So yeah, in some ways me using other artists' materials is basically me sticking my middle finger up at the establishment, at the people who have succeeded, who don't need to be successful at art. They can do other things like business and anything. I'm disabled, so I'm restricted to this as being my talent. I can't work in an office. I can't work anywhere apart from a sheltered workshop because of the brain damage I have, and I just can't possibly keep up with the speed and the pace that the workplace typically operates in. So I'd be not a very good thing to try. So I really wish I could make money out of my art, because then I wouldn't have to battle. I wouldn't have to work in a sheltered workshop, which I don't enjoy. But I need the money to keep this campaign happening as long as it takes. But hats off to the people at my sheltered workshop for helping me, to keeping me in the job when sometimes I just felt like giving up and throwing it in. Thank you, folks. Yeah, so that looks nice. I think we can call it quits.